The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
And we're back at it after 5-day absence. Guys, good morning. Excuse me. Jim in San Diego, Deepak, Paul, Tim. Guys, good morning. Tim, how you feeling? Good morning, fellas. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We now motor into Christmas and the end of the year. For those of you guys that paid attention to member Skype, some big trades last night. YM's the only one that has not hit target yet, although I expect it will. Good morning, Paul, Rich. Good morning. Tim, glad to hear that. Guys, if you are here on trial, good morning and welcome back. We do have some trials coming in that began last week. We have no new trials this week, but we do have trials from last week. We have had a couple of bot trades. Well, we just got another one. NASDAQ had a nice short on the bot. We now have a NASDAQ long on the bot. The first NASDAQ trade went to all three targets. We also have a gold that just fired at the top of the hour. This is the first gold trade of the day. Good morning, Becky, and blessings to you as well. So we have a gold trade, a NASDAQ trade, and we are getting a little sloppy here in the ES, which has taken a long fail, short fail, and now a third trade, long, on the ES. Three trades in the ES in one day speaks to chop. In any event, guys, good morning. We're here. We're back at it. Leo, Chris, guys, good morning. Good to be back. 5 days is a long time for me not to trade, although I traded Friday. I did put some trades in member Skype. But good morning and welcome back. Currently, NASDAQ is up 147. The ES is up 35. YM is up 214. Russell is up 23. Gold's up $6.50. Oats green, copper green, silver green, crude up 340. Call it 5%. It is 5%. 342 up 5%. Natural gas is down. Bonds are back down. And it appears that we are back to normal. In any event, let's see what we might have for news. Probably nothing on a Monday. Pending home sales at 10 o'clock. Let's see here. Speakers today. Powell, let's see. 3 o'clock, we've got Feds Williams. Unless you're with me on the 1 o'clock session, that'll be immaterial as well. 3 o'clock, 3:05, we have Powell speaking opening remarks before virtual introducing the New York Innovation Center event. Doesn't sound like anything that we need to worry about. That's it. No earnings of any interest. Good morning, Francis. I have rolled gold and copper. Yes. Yes, gold is rolled to February, as has copper rolled to March. So if you guys trade gold or copper, you may want to roll that. And gold failed VWAP. If we can get up through 96.1 or 2, I would be really interested in that long. NASDAQ, good volume. 128,000 contracts have traded. We're, some 50, 60,000 contracts over our normal volume. We do have 2,200 net buyers currently. Looks like we're coming down in the NASDAQ. ES, really good volume as well. Sellers in the ES. Gold, decent volume. Small net buying. I don't think that holds. It looks like we're going to come down in gold. Crude, huge buying in crude with a couple thousand net buyers. Oh, you're welcome, John. YM, I don't really care about. Natural gas, sellers in gas, new low of the day. Here is copper. We do have buying in copper, buying in the Russell, and coffee, which most of you guys don't trade. We are getting a pullback here in copper, and the NASDAQ looks like, well, we're coming to 85, 86, maybe 81. NASDAQ's a short, fellas. NASDAQ is a short at the moment. Out on gold. Let me quickly read the disclaimer. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. Morning, Kirk. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. NASDAQ can pop back up above 225. We're going back up. Let's see. Looks like gold. Take a look around here, guys. Gold. I think gold is longs. We'll see. It's got to get above 96.1. This could flip into small time. It is flipped into small time frame shorts. Right now, we've got pretty good support on gold, about 82. Crude may fail in this area. Natural gas sitting on its 100 period on the daily. Look at that stocks. Apple's up a couple bucks. Facebook is up 350. Tesla's up 16. Amazon's up 25. Netflix down a quarter. Nvidia's up. Everything is, I see a lot of green, guys, not much red. Just wait. All right, NASDAQ's bouncing. Watch gold at 96.2 for the long. Guess we're going to sit here. Target one, maybe 98. Just ahead of the 68. Patrick? They are on every day at 6 a.m. The answer is yes. And yes, ES is getting chopped up. 2 trades, 2 losers currently in a long. All right, gold's not looking to go yet. So if gold breaks above this 96.2, it should go 98. If it breaks below 92.1, it's coming 88. Copper getting a bid. Let's take a look at the dollar index. Dollar index has been sold, but golly, it was. All right, cancel that. Cancel that for now. We'll watch it. Come on, NASDAQ. Watch that gold short if you're interested in gold. NASDAQ got to 6. Seven. One more tick. Don't you do it. Oh, unfinished here at 6-7. There we go. First target filled. We're on the board. Now you have a free trade on the NASDAQ. Watch this gold. Target number 1 is going to be 90.8, 90.7. And we'll kill that gold trade. I still want to see the long. I believe we're going to go long. Guys, Russell is longs. If you trade Russell, it is definitely longs. It may pull back, but it's longs. NASDAQ. Tell you what, guys, I'm going to kill this NASDAQ trade. I killed the NASDAQ trade. I want to go back to this gold trade. Boy. Unfinished auction down here. Oh, come on. Buyers trying here. Right at 91.2. Come on, gold. Got 10. All right, guys. Target 1 is off. Target 1 is filled. Final target. Final target. It's going to want to bounce here. Not a ton of sellers. As always, trade as you see fit. I mean, we could come to 82 if you guys want to get, let me see here. Maybe 86. Let's put it at, listen, I'm going to put it down here at 86.5. I can always hit close. As always, trade as you see fit for your accounts, fellas. We're holding the 95, right? We've stair-stepped lower. We really need a blowout below 90 here, this 90.2. Morning, Greg. How was your Thanksgiving? Yeah, it was a great Thanksgiving. My son and girlfriend came in from Oklahoma. My daughter came in from New York. No. My son left. My daughter left Friday, and my son left as well on Friday. I went to the, as you guys know, on Wednesday morning, I drove to Atlanta to pick my son up. Yeah, he had to be back at work today. And I have never seen so many people in an airport in my entire life, ever. I mean, it literally looked like they were evacuating the city. I did not know that the day before Thanksgiving is the busiest travel day of the year. That ES long is still on. Yeah, I see copper. It went up and got that unfinished auction all the way up here. Did you take it, Paul? Nice job. Her servers must be down. All right, guys. Okay, thanks, Gary. All right, guys, I'll close gold. Out of this gold. NASDAQ's going to 52, fellas. If you're long, NASDAQ still 52. ES got target 1 on the bot. Target 1, 25 ticks filled. Yeah, I watched that game. It was one of my very good friends here is a Tampa fan. He also has 5 box seats at for Tampa home games at their stadium, and I watched it with him. He was not a happy guy in the first half, and I was. Yeah, I was disappointed with that game. The Colts, they've done the same thing all year. I'm telling you, RTY is going to go to 300 today, Dan. 300. 301. YM is the only one that did not get to my target yet, and it will. Look at member Skype from last night, fellas. All right, well, we've put some ticks in the boat. As always, trade as you see fit. One at 34. Morning, Mimi. Mark, good morning. Who likes NASDAQ? All right, guys, you can all go home now. Trade them as you see fit, fellas. We get above 32, we go 40, 42. Above 32, we go 40, 42. Come on. There it is. Oh, we got him. We needed to get above 32.50, actually. That swing. If you guys wanted to. No, my ATR is not, my ATM is not wrong. No, I want one off at 34. And then I want to hold 2. Thank you, Chris. All right, target 1 is gone. Target 1 filled. My next target is going to be 38. 1 at 38. Oh, come on. Come on. 37 quarter. 260? Yeah, my final target is going to be 52. Come on, NASDAQ. Let's go. Let's see what my final target's going to be. 267 is my final target. Call it 265. Oh, man. You're a devil. You're a devil. 2 ticks, fellas. You're a devil. Target filled. 1 to go. Who's long NASDAQ? Who's long? Okay, fellas. Here we go. Brad, there you go. Listen, Alabama may be the luckiest team. Alabama should have lost that game. I listened to that game on my way back fishing. And man, I couldn't have been any I just couldn't believe it. 97-yard drive. You're coming in for the SEC game this week, Todd? Are you a UGA or an Alabama grad? Okay. I'm going to say it here first. 1, if Georgia doesn't beat Alabama this year, they're never going to beat them. 2, if Georgia doesn't win the national championship, they're never going to win it again. Alabama's the lucky. I'm telling you, there had to be 3 or 4 intentional groundings that weren't even called. I mean, Alabama's just. I hate Alabama. Y'all know I hate Alabama. Hang on, fellas. What'd you pay for tickets? I'm afraid to ask. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Mike. Yeah, her server's down. And she's aware of it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I do not hold positions over a weekend. Because anybody that's short is really feeling the pain. indices from Friday. Todd, what did you pay? If you don't mind me asking, if it's personal. And where are those seats? Just out of curiosity. Today is Cyber Monday, fellas. Upper deck. No, that's not bad. That's not bad. We're getting a pullback in the NASDAQ. If you guys, hey, Caitlin, 400 today? I don't know. I don't think so. I'll make an. I mean, I can make an argument for 300 to 350. Yeah, I think we're going to go up. Listen, I put it in Skype Friday, and I put it in Skype again last night. This was a low volume, bot driven sell off on some BS South African variant. What continent doesn't have a variant yet? Because that's next. You know, they just need an excuse for why the freaking vaccine doesn't work. Yeah, this variant is dangerous. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, Fauci is he's an utter ass. Your mother-in-law got it and she's vaccinated. Well, you know, listen, I will say this. There's clearly a virus out there. There's clearly a virus, right? Yeah, but well, you know, I'd rather blame the vaccinated for why it doesn't work. I mean, there's a virus out there. My wife's oldest son, his best friend just died. But I don't know what his underlying health issues may have been. But it's just a crock of shoot. It's all a crock of shoot. And I agree that they're looking for a reason, you know. My opinion, my opinion is that they are looking for reasons, you know, they're fear mongering to potentially shut us down again and drive us into socialism. Yeah, I agree, Chris. I agree. This is ridiculous. I mean, the more people that lose their homes, their money, their jobs, their livelihoods, they have to rely on the government. Fauci's an ass. He's an utter ass. He has no clue. None of them do. I don't believe any of them do. All right, let me look at some of these headlines here, fellas. You should probably buy Moderna, Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson, though. Yeah, here we go. Moderna stock shoots up again on hopes of a brand new Omicron vaccine by early next year. Guys, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to go take my breakfast break here. I will be back, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. No, today is not a low volume day. It's hit second target, 62 ticks. Gold came down to 85.9, would have gotten that 86 and change target. Looks like we're not back up. Morning, Bashkar. You're late, buddy. You missed three nice trades. All right, guys. Guys, we still have 5.5 minutes or so. If anybody has any questions, feel free to holler. If not, I'm going to go. Let's see. We're open. We are open for business. All right, Russell bot just triggered a trade, but I'm frozen. It's my ninjas locked up. Oh well. A lot of volume here, guys. My target on oil is, hang on, 71.90 is where this should come. NASDAQ is pulling back. Guys, I still can't move anything. NASDAQ selling. Son of a beep, 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 beep. That's why I run TradeStation as well. Pulling back. ES, everything's pulling back. I mean, we could start selling again. First target's been hit on RTY, but again, it's frozen and it hasn't moved. First target is hit RTY. Second target now hit. Nice job, Lori. All three targets hit on Russell. Here's RTY. Freaking Ninja, man. Seriously. Look, it's frozen. Come on. God dang, I hate this platform. Seriously. Pile of crap, dog shit platform. God dang it. Ton of volume. NASDAQ's a short, fellas. NASDAQ's a short. NASDAQ's coming down. Yeah, I keep forgetting to do that. Lori, are you saying you didn't take my long on the NASDAQ? Yeah, I'm only running 2 days, John. I mean, 2 days. Well, just think it would have been a $3,000 day. What's my stop on what? OUL? Oh, oil. 66, 67, and it went through it. Roku reiterated with buy rating. And NASDAQ, what do you want to do here, buddy? Guys, we have 3,300 buyers in the NASDAQ. I'm not really looking for shorts. I still haven't. If NASDAQ can pop up right here, it goes 48 to 50 again. I'm getting lag, which is pissing me off. I have one DOM that's frozen and not working. My NASDAQ DOM is working fine. We're dead nuts square in the middle of the current opening 15-minute bar with buyers. We have 3,400 buyers. I mean, I don't know how this is not longs. That's the ES. Yes, I'm not interested in gold. There goes the NASDAQ. I would say, let me see here. Wow, YM sold off hard. Lori, you can call me about 15 minutes after I open the room, and before I open the room at 1 o'clock. So there's a hour and 45-minute window. So yes. Look, came down to my target. What a piece of crude. Good target. Bad stop. Anybody? What's LL? Oh, Ludwig levels. Never mind. Thank you. Thank you. Anybody stay with crude or take crude again? Okay, Gary. In order for Tehran to return to the deal, all sanctions against Iran should be lifted. Back to 3,000 buyers. 72 has given us some support again. We could pull back to 58, but he's not going to do anything with Iran. Are you kidding? It's part of his part of the agenda. All right, let's see here, guys. YM is getting blitzed and it's going to go hourly down. ES hanging out. Russell, which I wasn't paying attention to, sold. Gold, I have no trade. And crude looks like it's going to go 71.82 next. 71.82. Excuse me. NASDAQ's next target, 300. 300. And then 313. $308, guys. And then possibly 313, 328. That's where NASDAQ's headed. 100 lot to sell, Chris, obviously. Nobody's buying it at 320. 100 to sell. No, you got a big offer here, 140 at 300. And then you've got him up here at 320, 140 again. Looks like he moved. He got filled at 300 on the sell side. Oh, he bought. Oh, it was a stop at 300. Okay. We are now short RTY. Trade number 2 on the bot. Crude is almost to that first target on the bot. Man, this looks like. There's number 2, and here is crude is still on, almost to first target. Came 4 ticks from target 1 here on crude. And Russell looks like it's going to stop out. October pending home sales. Your next long, if you want it, is going to be above 306. I mean, 305, 306. I'd prefer out on Russell. I'd prefer a pullback. Maybe down to 72 for a long. Opening range high and low will be in less than a minute. No sellers, guys. $7.5 pending home sales, well above. There's another Russell trade. First target is off on the bot. You got to be long NASDAQ, guys. Guys, I'm in no hurry to put trades on. It's a great pre-market. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. If you guys want to continue to put risk on, it's your prerogative. But 3,600 buyers, I say we got to go higher. Opening range high is in. It's the high of the day. That's the opening range high on NASDAQ. 06 quarter. A break of the high, and we should go. Russell is out on the remaining contracts. Crude got first target now on the bot. The hell filled now? Another short on the Russell. God dang it. Another Russell trade. Trade number 4. Guys, if we blow 06 quarter, we're going to right here. This is going to blow off again. There it did. Crude is getting waylaid. Crude's getting pounded now, up $1 from my entry. Of course, it had to go through the damn stop first. their second target on RTY. Crude on the bot has hit all three targets and should keep going. Here's Russell. We got two targets hit. There's the NASDAQ pullback. Finally, 1,000 sellers almost here, guys. Russell, third contract out. I'd like to see NASDAQ come down to 67. Come on. 67. Let's go. There it is. 67. All right. If we're going to go long, this is where we go long. There you go. SPY has a gap to fill, and I believe it will, as do the Qs. Qs, let me just show you. Qs are holding the bottom of the cloud here on the 15-minute. Are you guys able to follow along in what I'm saying? You know, when I say I want to see NASDAQ come down to 67, it's obviously a short. Was long off 67 if you didn't take the short. You guys able to follow along okay? Okay, just making sure, fellas. Out on crude. Gold is doing nothing. Is there anybody not making money, fellas? Do I have anybody that has not made money? I like ES long here at 39.5, 39.75. There it goes. 40.5, 47.5, 41. There we go. Nothing on the Russell. Nothing in gold. Yeah, Ludwig levels are back. Yep, they are back. Crude is still in shorts, holding. If it bounces, or if it's going to bounce, it's going to have to bounce from here, 71.30. Right? Natural gas is getting pummeled. If anybody wants me to look at anything, let me know. I'm happy to look. NASDAQ, I like bonds. Let me see bonds here. ZB long is what it looks like. Hang on, guys. Yep. 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, and 15 and 10 minute all up. The only thing down is hourlies, but I like it long above. I like it long at 16:30 seconds. Yeah, gas is getting kicked. Boy, you know. NASDAQ's pushing up through its opening range high again at that 06. Here comes YM. Gold has pushed back up through its opening range low. Is there anybody that's not making money, fellas? Yeah, if gold gets above, it can go 93.5. I don't know that we're going very far, but it can work up. If it gets above that 96.1, it's gold. It'll be a great trade. Crude still getting hammered. Anybody still holding crude? It's the trade of the week. Gold failing. YM has bid. Let me see. ES sitting. YM, no. Russell, no. It's the NASDAQ show. That's it. It's the NASDAQ show. Crude is still a short. NASDAQ is starting to wean them out on the buyers, right? We've been as high as 3,900. We're down to 2,700. NASDAQ's starting to wean these buyers out. So there's, selling pressure up in here. It's not ready to blow yet, but it sure looks that way. Let me see here, maybe. Shop. Okay. Thank you. NASDAQ is, come on, NASDAQ, let's go. Come on, break down. Let's come down to 67 again. NASDAQ should come to 67, guys. We're down to 2,400. I don't know what that is. 7SH. I don't know what that is, Mimi. On what? Down to 2,300 on the NASDAQ, fellas. Here comes that. Oh, the shop lock got it. Here comes that 67 again, and then possibly down to 41. I think NASDAQ's a short with a stop above 08. I think it's a short with a stop above 08, and we've got a shot of coming all the way down to 225. 67 will give it a little bit of support. Down to 2,340 net buyers, 60. We held 73. Next 15-minute candle in 6 minutes. This freaking NASDAQ, man, just floating down. Coming up on 10:30. This candle's gone negative delta from buyers. Nice job, Greg. This freaking NASDAQ, guys. Come on, turn. Come back to 67, 65 for the long. Can't buy it up here. Let's go. Target number 2, hit and filled. This freaking NASDAQ just will not break below about 78, fellas. If we can get a break below 72, we're coming down. We just came to 80 and bounced 7 handles. There's no reason to bounce it. We're down to 2,200 net buyers. Come on, break 78, you rat bag. $78 goes and NASDAQ is going to get hammered. All 3 targets on RTY. All 3 targets hit RTY. There we go. We broke. Come on, break here, 72. Break 72 and hammer this sucker. Break 72. There we go. Come on. 67 should come. Come on. Come on. God, there we go. All right, we got 67. Yeah, I'm short. Nah, I think we're going to sell. We broke the support. Broke the support. There's my 41, almost. Look at this scumbag. Gave me 40, 42, 41.50. Come on, blow VWAP. Come on. We're down to 1,500 net buyers. Come on. We're going to find support at 2021. There might be another 20 ticks in this, 20 handles in this, if you're short. Come on. Come on. There we go. Below VWAP. Come on, a little further. I mean, I've gotten my target. 41 was my final target, so I've exceeded that. So I'm looking to probably come out. We could bounce 67 now. All right, I'm out. We could bounce back to 67. You guys trade them as you see fit. Guys, I mean, we're hitting them pretty good. That was hitting them pretty good. This could go back 67. I'm just going to get coffee. And so here comes our pullback. This is kind of typical, right, of, moving into the top of the hour. Gold still can't do anything. Get this out of here. We'll go over the trades at 11, as we do every day. We're 1,600 net buyers coming into the top of the hour. It's rare that we get a bid into the top of, into that 11:30 time frame, right? We've been up all morning. We're up 206 on the NASDAQ. You think when Europe leaves, we go long? All right, I'm cool with that. But I'd like to see him suck some shorts in then. It's been a great volatility trade all day. I haven't looked at the VIX, but it's been a great trade. VIX cash is 2508, down 12%. So still elevated, 2508. VIX futures 2312, down 13%. Still, fairly elevated. Look at bonds again. Just amazing. I miss a bond trade every dang day. I'm going to have to get up at 3 in the morning to trade bonds. Guys, I think the month of December is going to be a great trade. Going to be a great trade. Yeah, but it's this. Those pandemic stories is like the old story when you were a kid, the boy that cried wolf. Nobody's buying it anymore. Nobody is buying it. NATO Secretary General saying any Russian aggression will come at a high price. Guys, crude is long. If you guys want a crude trade, you're long crude up to about 30. If anybody is desirous of a crude trade, you are long CL. You have a target up to about 30, 71 and 30. It's 87. Order filled on what? Let me check my positions, guys. Anybody take 87 long on crude? Anybody? You got 10 ticks in it already. It was already long. Okay. All right, Johan. You have 10 ticks in it, 12 ticks in it. My first target would be about 71.25. But as always, trade as you see fit. We have Ludwig level at 71.12, 13, somewhere between 11 and 13, which will probably slow it down. Fellas, it is 10:58. I will be going over bot trades here momentarily. I like crude on this bounce, and if the 10-minute goes up, crude could trade all the way back close to $72 and change, guys. 73. Anybody that's long. It's a nice trade at 35, maybe. NASDAQ still has not turned up on the small time frame. And another bot trade. Are you kidding me? Right at the close. NASDAQ just went long. So I'm going to go over bot trades. I would not have taken that were I watching. All right, guys. I'll go over bot trades. Let me first show you where we're at. The bot is currently down 950. 950. Okay? We have a NASDAQ trade on, which obviously will affect the final daily total. I also have an ES trade on, which has raped and pillaged today. Not good. Trade number 1 was a long at 6:15. Loss. Trade number 2 was a short at 7:30. Loss. Trade number 3 was a long at 8 a.m. First and second targets hit, 62 ticks on the second target. And now trade number 4 is currently short, but underwater. So we'll see how this plays out. For those of you that are on trial, when I send you my email today, it will be reflective of that ES trade, wherever it closes out, and this NASDAQ trade. We could end up green, we could end up worse red. Amid Omicron concerns, New York City issued an advisory recommending people wear masks indoors. Good old democratic cities, bunch of morons. And my daughter lives there. Ugh. I don't know how she tolerates it. Here is the NQ. So initially, I had wrong settings because I was back testing. So I got chopped up in the NQ. First trade was a nice winner, all 3 targets. And I recorded these. Second trade was a losing trade. Third trade missed first target by several ticks. And then I did not get this trade here, this beautiful long at 824. Did not get that trade. You know, again, 1 or 2 mistakes is all the difference in the world. And now I'm in this long with the correct settings. Russell took 5 trades, 4 winners, 1 loser on the bottom. Trade number 1 on the Russell at 9:31, all targets hit, all 3 targets. Trade number 2 was the failed short, only to get 1, 2, 3 more signals and go to all 3 targets. And then trade number 5, all 3 targets and then some. Okay? That's it for the Russell. Here is crude. Took 1 trade, shorted 72.14, all 3 targets hit, and then some, right? Depends how you traded it, and then some, but for me, all 3 targets. And last but not least is gold, which took 2 failed longs today. No shorts, 2 failed longs. So again, at this juncture, NASDAQ is down 950. I'm sorry, the bots are down 950. NASDAQ is down 700 at this point and down 450 on ES. So we'll see where they finish up. That will make the totals either, well, if they should both go to targets, we're going to be green, but not probable. Anybody have any questions before we wrap it up? It's been a terrific trade, especially for a Monday. Volatility remained high. For those of you guys that are with me at 1 o'clock, I will see you then. Lori, if you want to call me about 11:30, if you would. Let me return emails. Thank you again, John. Appreciate that. All right, fellas. Have a blessed afternoon. I will see all of you at 8 a.m. tomorrow for my trials. Thank you for sitting in again. Out the trials daily email Monday through Thursday. I do not send out an email on Friday.